Hi, Carol Allen here with loveisinthestars.com, coming at you from the unbelievable, world-famous Huntington Library in front of, ta-da, the Temple of Love with Venus and Cupid. Pretty rad. Trying to get a little fun in these crazy times. Yes, I have my quarantine hair, rocking my hippie hair, but I had to be at a really special place to tell you about a really special thing. There is an incredible rare event happening in September. It's so rare we don't even know the last time it happened. All of our software only goes back about 5,500 years, astrology software. I'm trying to find better lighting. Here we go. Shoo! This place is huge and incredible. If you're ever in Southern California, you've got to come, especially if you have a mom's freak for this place. Okay, but back to my point. There's something so rare and special happening this year that our software, which goes back 5,500 years, shows it hasn't happened in the last 5,500 years. We can't go further back than that. So we don't know how rare this is, when the last time it happened. The next time it happens is much sooner, but we'll all be dead. It happens again in 200 years. So here's what's happening. In astrology, the sun and the moon and all the planets are, for lack of a better way of saying it, happier or less happy depending on what sign they're in. And technically it's called their level of dignity. Whether they have good dignity or not is dependent upon what sign they're in. And they go all the way from having debilitated dignity to having exalted. Well, each of the planets is also what's called the ruler of a sign, and it's similar to having the home team on the home turf, having the home advantage. They're extra fortified and able to express their highest qualities, their best frequency, if you will, and we all benefit from it. So the exciting thing, and really like the first good news in all of 2020, is that several planets all at once in September will either be in their own sign or exalted. So let me break this down for you. Right now already, the sun is in Leo, its own sign, where all the best qualities of the sun, like grace and power and magnetism and influence and vitality and strength and government, all these things are extra strong. So that's through the middle of September. Then September 2nd, Mercury, the planet of communication and writing and contracts, will be exalted until the middle of September. It's quick, unfortunately. Then Venus is the only one, so we'll skip Venus for now. Mars is already in the sign of Aries, its own sign, where the best qualities of Mars, like courage, bravery, drive, ambition, motivation, logic, taking action, getting over your blocks, and finally being able to like say what you need to say, do what you need to do, get things done. That's happening. Then Jupiter, the planet of wisdom, faith, abundance, spirituality, healing, expansion, is already in its own sign. Oh, by the way, Mars is in Aries all of September. So we've got that going for us. Jupiter's going to be in its own sign, Sagittarius, until November 20th. So it's already there. And this is helping it express, higher consciousness, higher love, higher vibration, thank goodness. And then Saturn, the planet of like discipline and focus and responsibilities, is in the sign of Capricorn, helping all of us take responsibility, mature, grow, face what we need to face, handle what we need to handle. For me, it's getting my taxes finally done this year. So to have all of that happening at once, Saturn's there, by the way, until January of 2023. So that's a long time. So this is extremely unusual, and it's thought that when just like 2 or 3 planets are in their own signs, you're going to feel the good of it. So depending on what sign you are, you're going to feel this expressed differently, and depending, of course, how it triggers or activates your own chart. I'm here to tell you the first 2 weeks of September are the best time to launch something, initiate something, start something. Babies born the first 2 weeks of September are going to have unbelievable lives. Like, they're going to be kings and queens. I mean, they're going to be captains of their domain. They're going to be really flipping talented and really healthy and strong and powerful. And hopefully, if other things are good in the chart, depending on their rising sign and all the combinations that they have and their sub signs, which is a whole other story, they'll be good people. But anyway, do something amazing in early September. Now, the reason I'm especially happy about early September is that exalted Mercury thing is only mostly in early September, and then the sun is only in Leo up until, the middle of September. And then a couple other things happen in late September that are a little more challenging. Rahu and Ketu are going to switch signs like 23rd, 24th for the first time in a year and a half. They're going to leave Sagittarius and Gemini and move into Scorpio and Taurus. And it's always a little turbulent when they switch signs. It's common to have, unfortunately, more storms, more big cultural events that are dramatic. They bring a lot of drama. And so we all have to sort of breathe for that. And then, of course, Mars is retrograde much of September. And that can bring out more of the negative qualities of Mars, anger. Saturn and Mars are both squaring each other, and that brings out anger. So we're going to see, of course, the election in the US get more angry and scary. Let's all just avoid Facebook for a while, really. Let's all just breathe before we type. No drinking and social media-ing, people. And then the only other downside is Venus, unfortunately, is not in its own sign or exalted in September. And in fact, it's getting a little bit hammered by an aspect from Mars and an aspect from Saturn. So not the best time to meet somebody new, and not the best time to have a lot of patience and tolerance for your partner and their foibles. So an excellent time to take a vacation by yourself, visit parks and gorgeous places like this, visit temples of love and pray. Get some help from the gods, people, right? So that's the only thing, but Venus is beautiful mid-November to mid-December when it's in Libra, but I'll tell you about that later. So the holidays, hopefully we can all take a little breather and have a little fun. The other reason I love early September is the moon will be in its own sign and exalted in early September. And I should have had the dates at the top of my tongue, but I didn't bring that with me. Sorry. I'm having fun today. It's hubby day. We're hanging out in this gorgeous place, feeling semi-normal. So anyway, I hope you are feeling semi-normal, and I hope in September you feel fantastic. Do something big, think big, start that project, launch that project, start that company. And if you have a baby, please make me the godmother, okay? Because I can't, it's a little late. But anyway, God bless everyone. Until next time, thinking of you, stay safe, and let's enjoy this gift of the cosmos while we can.